Hello! Nice to see you all on this beautiful September 3rd in Canada. What is September 3rd in Canada? It is what I have always thought of as the beginning of fall. And in Animal Crossing, it is also the beginning of fall. So you can start to shake things out of trees, apparently. Now, I am new. I'm not hugely new to Animal Crossing anymore. I have been playing since January, but this is my first fall. And so if this is your fall, we can explore it together. And we can see, well, you can toss things, shake things out of trees. And the trees are going to change color. So in anticipation of fall, I have been building and I have been turning things orange. I got rid of all my fruit trees except for oranges. I mean, there might be the odd apple and cherry somewhere, but oh, there's one of my favorite neighbors, Shep. Let's go see what Shep's up to. And you know, a funny thing happened today. I went to, let's chat. I agree. And then this is Raymond. Raymond's a new neighbor. And supposedly everybody wants Raymond. I'm not a huge fan of Raymond. But, you know. Oh. Ah, well, he's right there. This is paradise. I love Aruba. Oh, okay, I was going to clean these flowers up earlier today, but someone was sniffing them, and I couldn't bring myself to dig them up when someone was smelling them. Okay, how do you prevent your flowers from growing all over the place? You just put patterns on the ground. So what I've been doing is kind of putting a combination of leaves and stones, and you know, that keeps them from growing everywhere. So this is kind of a drop zone for DIYs. I know I gotta clean it up. I just don't know what to do with them all. Let's go see if there's any orange clothes. Now I do have orange clothes through my you know, through your, what do they call it? One moment, and we'll find out. See that pink thing in the corner? Alright, so it's called a custom design portal. So you can go there and find clothes, like lots of clothes, but they're all just kind of the same, you know, sleeveless dress or t-shirt or whatever. And I find that actually at Mabel's place, you might find things like a bowling shirt, which I don't really want, but let's just look around and see if we can find orange things. What are these? A zap helmet? I guess if you want to be remember these water sandals? I remember when my girls were little, they were called jellies, and you could get them in all different colors. But yeah, so nothing here really. Maybe these. What are these? Faux suede sneakers. What do they look like on? I did want some sneakers. And they are orange. I'm surprised you can't just get like a regular pair of sneakers. I don't really want them. Alright, we're out of here. Thank you. Thank you, Mabel. Nothing here today. What is that over there? So many things you could put on your face, right? But I've got a few things. I've got that, it looks to me like a kimono. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I like that it's got the orange on it. And look at this, a grape harvest basket backpack. Kind of looks neat, huh? So let's go look around the island a little bit. And see, I had to take down all the summer. Here I had a sprinkler, a little water park, and a pool. And, you know, it's not summer anymore. And it's going to start getting cold. And having all that stuff on a beach is not really making much sense. So I'm going to turn this beach into kind of an adult comfy area. Ooh, maybe I have some, I should go look and see if I have any deliveries. And then this is already kind of an adult comfy area. And look what weeds are doing in the autumn. They're turning into these long kind of wheat things, which I like. So I've been planting weeds around. I think you got to plant them so they can turn into those tall weedy things, which kind of looks really cool. And here's a little area, like this is just a little area out in behind my museum. So this is what happens if you're like me and you don't pre-plan your whole island. And I may never, but it's possible one day I'll start a new island, and I'm not quite sure what's involved in that. If I have to buy a new Switch, or maybe I could just buy a new game. Anyhow, and maybe that island I will start from scratch and build, you know, roads and a neighborhood and everything. This island, I started not knowing anything, and I haven't changed much since. So behind my museum happens to be all this land. And so I built this cute little, cute always being the operative word in Animal Crossing. And then this area here, it's still up for grabs. This is one of my areas I know I'm going to have to do something with. And, you know, a lot of times you'll see, hang on, let's get rid of that rock. Thank you. A lot of times you'll see islands that have a very clear path. Mine doesn't really tell you where to go. You gotta walk through flowers and everything, because once you get over here, it's like nowhere. That's why I gotta rethink that whole area. And then, but I follow the flowers usually. And then this area is just kind of a random, people are sitting around the beach. And same with this area, although I quite like it. It's just random. And then you might wonder what all these stone things over there are. Well, I ran out of storage, so I just threw my stone stuff down there, and I'm slowly using it elsewhere in the island. So that's what that is. And you know, do you guys have this bench? Like, have you done anything interesting with this bench? I actually really don't like it, because you can't put anything on it. You can sit on it, but you can't put like a book on it or a cup of coffee or anything. Let's just put it here. I mean, it's nice, but I sort of want to put something on it. So this area over here, you might not have seen before. I've been kind of working on the little fishing. This is like a little fisherman's retreat. But now there's a pumpkin garden so that I can use pumpkins, because you need pumpkins for the fall DIYs. And then here is a little build. I really like it. It's just a little build, and I love the way the cacao trees have those orange seeds on them, so they look kind of fallish. I definitely need some music. I don't have very many. I've been kind of lazy about that, and I really need some. Oh, and there's one of the fall sweaters you can get on in the custom design portals. If you just type autumn or fall and then look for sweaters, you'll find all sorts of amazing things. Up here, we have this lovely campsite, and I'm always going to keep that there. It's the first kind of optical illusion type build I ever did, and can't bring myself. And then these two are the very first builds I did, and I love them still today. I will keep them forever. They don't make a lot of sense being like, they're not even themed. I don't theme. I really don't. I just build the kind of places that you would... Ooh, okay, so remember that is near the trailer. Oh, and we better water these if we're going to want... If you want to grow 3 pumpkins per plant, you need to water them. And I wouldn't mind some more of these cute orange flowers too, so maybe watering them will help do that. Oh, must be 5 o'clock. I know! I started early. Hello, hello, hello. This is Granny coming to you from Aruba. We are having fun playing Animal Crossing and the island of Aruba. We've been building on it all year, and it's almost finished. It is almost complete, and when it is complete, we will stop building. And to give a DA, we're going to give away a DA. We've got a DA right now that's for when we had it all decorated for Pride, but it wasn't nearly as built as it is now. So once we finish the current build, we'll do another DA for fall. And for those of you who don't know, a DA is short for dream address. And if you get the dream address of an island, you can go to the island and you can wander about as much as you want and nobody will interfere. Oh, I have pumpkins. That's one of the things you can build with your pumpkins. And I also have these really cool spooky fences now, which I adore. Look at how good they look. That looks so cool. And it's 4 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. We stream every Wednesday and Friday, although we didn't stream this Wednesday. I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I went to bed instead, but I didn't have COVID. Just wasn't feeling very good. There's our beautiful little, this is our little sanctuary, which sometimes I think of as a hole in the ground full of items. Which, you know, there's so many Animal Crossing items. How do you place them all to make it look realistic? So down here, if you take a look, I've found a custom pattern for mossy rock, which I put along the ground. I built 2 little waterfalls, my only ever water, terraforming. But I thought it would be really cool to have waterfall there. And then just got a bunch of the stone stuff. And, oh, that nest there is a hat. And there's some other nests that are actually right on the ground. So what do you think? It's kind of cool, eh? I like it. So continuing our little tour, let's go see this build. I'm very happy with this build too. And as you can see, it's similar to my other build. I'm trying to make all the buildings a little bit similar because we're all in the same part of the world. And so I think the buildings would all be a little bit similar. This is the train station. And then this is the town side, the seaside town. The seaside town of, well, we need to find the names of towns on Aruba. because there really is an island called Aruba, although it probably doesn't look at all like this one. This island looks a little bit more like Point Roberts, which is a place in Canada or near where I live, and it's all built on the edge of the ocean. And the buildings are all kind of rustic and made out of a bunch of different materials. It's a very cool place, and I kind of think of it when I think, oh, look at this mess. Who made this big mess? Okay, so then we have like a little campsite up there. We have a little place to sit and drink your bubble tea, if and you wanna. And I think we're about to grow some unwanted plants. So if we've got enough room, I'm gonna dig them up. So what was that, do you think? Well, it was probably a blue plant. I don't mind extra orange plants. Cosmos. I'd love to have some extra orange cosmos. So here we are. We're going to display this on the ground so plants won't grow there anymore. And I'll do one here too. This is a way, I mean, on our groups that I belong to on Facebook and stuff, this is a question a lot of people ask. How do you prevent flowers from taking over your island? Ooh. So you see that red person? That's Flit, or maybe Flick. And if you give Flick 3 of the same insect, ooh, a wasp head model. I wonder if you can place a wasp. No. Wasp head model is something that goes on a wall. If you give Flick or Flit, we better go and say hi in order to get the name right. And 3 of the same bug, they will give it to you on a trophy. And it's really cool for big bugs. It makes a really cool trophy. So I think we should go get a net and no, come on. Let's toss something. So you know you can actually click more than one thing in these instances. Okay, have I got everything I want to get rid of? I think so. And then you go confirm. Alright, so let's go get a net. And, ooh, this is a nice big, this is a nice yellow. We do like to keep yellow and orange because it's fall. And we're going to plant flowers everywhere. Slowly undoing the rainbows, which is a sad thing. Ooh, you see, like, wouldn't a dragonfly model? I did a moth model and it was huge. It was like as big as a house. But we're gonna need a net. So let's go get a net. Oh. Kind of quiet in here, isn't it? Pool table would be nice. I used to actually play pool a lot. Oh, I just realized I have a net. I have a bunch of nets. Oh well. I'll buy it. I'm buying it. No, thank you. I used to play tournament pool when I wasn't a granny. And so that pool table would be nice, but it's probably really expensive, and I don't really have a game room right now. That might be something to build, though, because some people do build these rooms. Like, I built this farmer's market, which you typically find farmer's markets outside, but some people will build like a library or something like that. And wow, there's a weird one. And they'll build it outside. And I think it's cool. See, I'm just not very good at this. That's why. All right. All right, so here's another area. I just built this I was actually building it last night in the dark. And it doesn't light up very well. And like, I love these simple panels with the windows, but at night, the windows don't shine. I think it would be really cool. Mind you, at night, these shine. The dollhouse windows shine. You have to turn them on though. And if you're doing a build with the dollhouses, make sure you turn them on before you build, or you're just gonna have to, because look at that house up there. It is not on. And I cannot get back up to that without, I can't believe I did this. I cannot get back up there without building a piece of earth here, climbing up, taking out that fence, turning on the house. I can't put the fence back. Actually, you know what? I think I could probably do it here. Okay. I have to do this and this. And then this is silly, but please bear with me for a moment, because at night we're going to want that dollhouse on. So I have to build something up here. In order to put that fence in, I had to build land all the way out there that I could then turn around, put the fence in, climb down, get rid of the land. And you can see there's like a bookshelf and stuff there. All right, so here we go. All right, let's see if that'll get us what we need here. It'll let us climb up. And then turn it on. It's not gonna let us turn it on. All right, we gotta build another thing. All this just to turn on a house. You really have to remember everything when you're building. All right, let's try it again. All right. There, we got it on. And it doesn't matter right now, but it'll really matter tonight when we want all our lights on. All right, so now we're going to get rid of this stuff. Get rid of this one and this one. Now we got to put our wood back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You guys watch TikTok? Like I watch TikTok, but only when I'm trying to get to sleep. And it's actually not a great way to get to sleep because, I don't know, it makes your brain active. And if you want to get to sleep, you don't want your brain to be active. All right, so simple panel, yes. Not that one. Why do I have that one even? Simple panel, yes. And simple panel, no, not yet. You can tell which one's the ones because oh, it's got to be this one. And then yeah, push it in. Yeah. So these simple panels are from, I went to a pirate islands one Wednesday because on Wednesdays we typically have a Dreamy Wednesday. And I'm really sad we missed this Wednesday because I had some cool dreams. And maybe if we have time today, we'll do one of them, because there's some really nice ones. And if you're in the middle of a build, dreaming is a good way to get ideas and be inspired. Maybe we will dream. We'll dream one place today. Okay, so then we push that in. And then I put this record box here just to kind of give the sense that it's part of the complex. It's low, like I could put it up above, but I kind of like what I got up above already. And you know what? Someone once said that I was watching them build, and they said, you know what? It doesn't have to be highly accurate. Like this build, what sense does it even make? It doesn't make sense, but when you first glance at it, your brain's like, oh yeah, a bunch of houses, apartments. And then you look at it and you go, wait a minute, like those, the perspective, that stack of books is the same height as the house. But that's okay. Okay, well now you think of it's just a funky little bookstall and they've got a doll's house. Your brain compensates, but it just looks cool when you build it. These are money trees. I'm probably gonna just chop them down when they're finished growing money. This one anyways. And then I'll put another one of these drainage tiles there. But for now, I'm just gonna let it grow away. I've been wanting to build something right off the plaza for a while. Oh, and I stuck a silo there just because, I don't know, I was thinking of putting it up top, but it was too big. So I ended up just putting it there, and like, does it even make sense there? Not really. But I put it there, and I'm okay with it. In fact, I'd like to kind of pull it over a bit and put something in here. Uh-oh, can't get around. I just can't get around. Like, can't get around there. You see that little space in there? I'd really like to put a bush in there. And then push the silo back. And then it would hide the fact that that silo's not part of the building complex. If I put like a hedge there or something, or, you know, I could always put a panel. Like maybe one of those face standees, but we're gonna leave it for now. All right, so what were we doing then? I forget. So I'm not talking to Tank. I feel badly about it. But this is Tank's house here. And I really like the house, so I don't know why I'm not talking to him. Maybe we better go talk to him. And then I thought it was someone's birthday today, so I wrapped a present. Let's go talk to Tanky. Tanky, hello. How you been? You haven't been dodging me, right? I was dodging you. I'm sorry. Well, maybe I'll give Tanky a gift. I don't remember what I wrapped, but if you wrap it, they really like it. You could even wrap fruit. Oh yeah, I gave him a mama bear. Ooh, thank you. I've always wanted a revolving spice rack. Alright, where can we put our revolving spice rack? Okay, this is kind of like a cake. This is kind of like a cake area now, isn't it? Let's see what a revolving spice rack looks like. Oh. Apparently there's no room. Maybe I should put it there instead of the creature. Yeah, I think it looks better there. We can put the creature over here. I love this creature because he's so orange. I like anything orange. Don't you love orange? I love orange. Let's put him in here. We can put him in here with the other orange stuff. Paper tiger. No. Oh, he's perfect. He's perfect there. Isn't he? He's perfect there. I think this flower is growing outside its boundaries. I am going to cut it up because remember what I was saying about you got, you know, people having a path? Like, and I don't really have a path. So let's make a path. Okay, let's just make a path so people know they can walk through here. Okay, and so we got to add different pathy things. I like these random little pieces of wood. Oh, I got one there. To me, it looks like when I was a little kid, we lived on the railroad tracks, and these random pieces of wood are like, it's like overgrown railroad tracks, and we used the tracks to get to school, to get to Girl Guides and Scouts, we just used them a lot. So whenever I see something like that, I think, oh, a path. And that's why I use them so much. There we go. Okay. So we don't have to, let's just, uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. All right, so I want to take off the helmet. A moment of peace and quiet. And let's just kick this out. We'll kick that out because we want people to be following our path. There we go. All right. Now I know it doesn't make sense that this is a path, but you see, you go down here and then you go up here. I should probably move those bushes. So you go down here and then you go up here. So I was at someone's island and they were like this, and I found it really confusing that there was no path. So I really should, okay, and I should probably, you see this path? I should probably bring that all the way around and do a circle here. And that way people will know that this is kind of like a little peaceful sitting area. And then I could put like some picnickers and stuff. Like I started a little picnic area here. All right. So let's go back the way we came. Yeah, see, all my weeds have flowers in them now and little wheat stalks. Hello, thank you. I'm glad. I just love this game so much. Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of hanging out today, being fallish. I know I'm dressed in my summery fallish clothes. And there's a reason for that. The reason is that when I took this beach apart, remember it used to be like a total beach. I thought, oh no, summer's over. I'm gonna miss summer so much. And I suddenly knew what I was gonna do with my basement, because I had a basement. So after I finished building this strange little conglomeration of bookseller stuff, I went into my house and I worked on one of my rooms, and I will show it to you. And the fun thing about building is, like, if you build to kind of a theme, then you can dress to that theme, and then you can do a photo shoot. And I have Instagram, of course, and so then I just put my photo shoot on Instagram, and it's really fun. So here's what I did with my basement. I turned it into a beach scene. Up, and then I put on my beach clothes. And then I took pictures. And this is one of my favorites. Is that cute or what? That's so cute. Cute being the operative word in Animal Crossing. Cute, everything's cute. I know, this is, you know what? It was a long time to build this. It's all about fitting everything in, and you know, you want it to look like it's real, but for a long time it just seemed like I had a room full of items. It didn't mesh. So I kept rearranging it and rearranging it, and now all I need is luau music. Thank you, Miss Blah. Well, you know what? That's what Animal Crossing's all about, right? It's just cute. When I first got it, I'm a Minecraft player. When my daughter gave me this, I thought, oh, it's cute. It's like really cute. And and then I haven't really done much in my house. I'm working on it. Like, this room's fun, but like I say, it's like just random items all shoved into a room. And some people, you look at their rooms and their islands and you just go, oh my goodness, it's so thematic. Like, everything's green. Well, how you got green items, all the items you somehow got in green. Yeah, like this was the first build. This room here was my first ever special build, and I hardly ever go in there anymore, but I was really excited when I first built it, because for instance it has a couple of unique things. Like, it looks like there's another level and a stair when it's really just the design on the floor tile, and I really like that. And then putting this iron, whatever those things are called, in the middle of a room seemed like so interesting. But now I've spent so much time on all my outside builds that I've kind of forgotten on the inside. So I really enjoyed building that. I mean, this is my house. So I was just starting to experiment with face standees and using loft beds, and then just putting random stuff up there like silos and windmills. And so this one I built last night in the dark, and it really speaks to how I find I'm building them all now. I build them with some simple panels with those tents, and then you just put random stuff. You don't worry too much about whether or not it's realistic. And like this train here, I love this train, but I was thinking we'd maybe go on a dream today, because there's a there's a really sweet dream that I think we'd get a lot of ideas if you like to build. And that's what I like to do, is I really like to build. I do kind of build myself into corners though, because like that build, I can't go anywhere from it. And this build up here, I made the mistake of putting the house here and then realized you can't build higher than so many levels. So I wasn't able to like do much up here. And then my little farm, this is one of my first outside builds, so I'll leave that there forever. I love it so much, my little farm. And this is the first time I used the tent for the roof. And I really liked that. And then, yeah. And then my animal sanctuary. Have we already done this today? I think we've already done this. And I talked about the mossy rocks. Oh, and this here is going to be my next build. Like, what is this big space, right? Like, what is it? What's it going to do for us? I think we're going to build another little complex. I was thinking of maybe building another little housing complex like this one. I have a few more houses. So where did I get all the houses? That's a good question. I saw them in a build on an island called Sonata. The island of Sonata is the most amazing island I've ever been on. I've been on many islands, but the Sonata and the other one is Tropiquech. Those two islands, they set the bar for building on Animal Crossing because they are so cleverly done. There's one more coming up that, oh, I don't have my phone with me, that she's promising to have her DA soon, and she has turned her entire island into a river, kind of a Japanese type river island. So all the land is either kind of matting, straw matting, or river. So it's going to be really cool to look at. But the houses, I got that idea from Sonata. So then I was going in my help, I belong to some fun Facebook groups. I'm going, where do you get those doll houses? And they said they're Christmas presents and you have to go to Christmas to get them. So I had to learn how to travel in time, and I had to go to Christmas. Oh, we're going this way. I'm gonna stop here for a sec and run upstairs because I thought maybe we would go to an island for a quick little dream today, and I wrote it down in my book, and I don't have my book with me. One moment. Okay. That was easy. Okay, I'm back. All right, shall we explore? Let's go and get inspired. Okay, just a minute. Lottie Crossing, Lotland. If you're on Instagram and you follow Instagram creators, you will know Lottie Crossing because they post a lot. But their island looks so cool. And I don't think we've ever been there. So I thought maybe we should go and check it out. So I wrote down her DA. And I think we should go. And because we didn't DA on Wednesday, because I wasn't feeling well, let's go do it today. So we'll go lie down. And we'll go to Lotland. Prepare to be inspired because Lotland is a beautiful island as well. All right, let's go here. I don't know what that green thing. I think I put a cucumber on a stool or something, and then now I have. Oh look, the islands on the thing are. All right, so let's go to bed. Yes. See? She's so cute. I love that Granny so much. Sleep away, Granny. Oh. Thank you. I want to dream. Oh. This is like so clever. Now, I was reading some of the history of Animal Crossing, and apparently you couldn't do that before New Horizons. Search by dream. Ooh, we could revisit I like that they have a record of the islands we've been to. So if we ever want to go back. So 7178 0814. Oh, no. 814 0850. All right, let's go see what we're gonna find. So I found out something about going to other streams. There was a fellow, Dan. Dan, if you're listening, you're probably asleep. But, yes, it is Lotland. Okay, I gotta move this computer so that I can see what I'm seeing. And he wanted us to raid another stream, and I didn't really understand how to do that, so now I feel bad. But if you know of anybody streaming and you would like to put it in the chat, by all means, and all the people at this stream could go raid the other one. That's at least how my daughter explained it to me. Ooh. Here we are. Ooh, pretty. This looks familiar. Maybe we have been here before. First time I did this, I was so weirded out. I was going, what is this? And do people know I'm on their island? But nobody knows that you're on their island. Although there is a way to check how many people have visited your island. They don't know that you're there. This is cool. Really nice. Now notice, okay, how did she do that with the table? So you have the table, and then you have the cloth, and then you have the kimono thing matching the cloth. That's very cool. In fact, she's got the sunflower pattern. She's using it all over the place. And here's a hat shop. That's really neat. The way she's made the outside of Abel's Sisters, a hat shop. Oh, so pretty. So nice. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. It makes me want to sit down and order coffee. Oh, I love the cake. And look at that carrot cake. This is very nice. And you notice the way she's done it. It just seems like a lot of my builds. I can't figure out how to fit things together to make them look natural. And she's done such a good job of that here. And she's using the umbrellas. You see these umbrellas? This one, I've got this one on my island where it looks like a basket full of bread. And the one behind the counter there looks like a basket full of coffee beans. So nice. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness. Is that amazing? Oh, it's crazy. Gotta take a picture. I want to actually, it's not really giving me a lot of choice as to what angle, because you want it. There's a good angle. I love the way things in the distance. What is that? You see, it looks like a little bit of a light on the right-hand side of that. Is that just because the sun's setting, or? Let's go find out. Wow, this is crazy. So it's a look-down perspective build, And oh, it's gorgeous. And she's built a viewpoint that you can take full advantage of looking at that build. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and this little promenade, lovely. And she's put, oh, listen to the music. She's put, I love these walls, the way she's built the walls around the trees, and then put this little promenade through. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And clever. Okay, so what is that? Oh, that's the pop-up. Oh, and I like that magazine rack. I need one of those. And now here's her little outdoor, and she's got the mug there for coins for the buskers. Someone's having a game of chess. Oh, so beautiful and so peaceful. Look at that. Where are the people? We just need people. Sitting there, a couple of old guys sitting there playing chess. Are we missing this? Oh, are we going to be able to go and take a closer look at that? Oh my goodness, look at that. There's got to be a way. Oh, that's where we came from, so I'm sure we can get back down there. But let's just stay up here for a while, because I think we're going to get a really nice collection of viewpoints. Maybe not. Wow. We definitely were being guided a bit. Oh, I love that. Oh, I think I watched her build this on YouTube. I think she did a speed build. It looks so familiar with the table and chairs up there and the little glass of wine. Oh my goodness. And look at this one. Oh, oh, this is the place. Oh my God, you're in for a treat. You are in for a treat. I don't want to miss anything though. Here's the pub. That's great. Pub music. And look, we got everything a pub would have. We got darts. We got dart trophies. It's so good. Okay, you are in for a treat. Wait till you see this. I remember now why I wrote the stream address down. Oh, look at this. So this is done with simple panels and Zen wall. More simple panels. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Hi, Dan. Nice to see you. We're dreaming today because I missed Wednesday. I wasn't feeling very well. So we're in Lotland. Lotland is famous. And I thought I've gotta go in there. This is like incredible. Okay, so before we move on, because the next one's going to take your breath away around that corner. This is, she's got simple panels, stalls, loft beds. What are those at the very top? Okay, I think we're going to have to look through the camera, because sometimes you can only see these things. Okay, so she's got, yeah, she's got rope walls and a chair, and she just looks so nice. So nice. Okay. Or maybe I should take my picture, actually. Silly me. I should be taking pictures of all of this. I'm just definitely going to have to come back. It's insanely amazing. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right. Now around this corner, look at this. This is a boat in a canal. 2 boats. Like, is that amazing? Amazing. It's amazing. It reminds me so much of Disneyland. This whole island reminds me of Disneyland. Not that it's like Disneyland, but And look at this. She's used wicker wardrobes and a face standee, 2 face standees. And it works. Why does it work? I don't know, but it works, and it works so well. And then she put those umbrellas up there. This is crazy. Crazy. All right, I want to go around and sit in the cafe that allow that. I just, okay, excuse me. I gotta get back. I gotta get back. I don't want to get lost here. I think we went the wrong way. We're going to go down here. We want to sit in the cafe next to the boats. So crazy. Let's see if we can get a photo here. So we'll go over a little bit, look up, take a photo. That lamp's in the way though. All right. Let's see if we can go and sit in that cafe next to the boats. It's another set of chests. Wow. And a beautiful garden. And here we are. Oh. Can you believe this? I'm gobsmacked. Is that a word where you're from? Because that's a word in Canada. And that's how I feel right now. I feel gobsmacked. That is so cool. So cool. And to have thought about it. Yeah. And this is nice. Like, I have one of those bridges, and for a long time I didn't know what to do with it. Like, you can't really put it over real water, and you can't straighten it. But she's done a good job putting all these bushes around it. Oh, and she's got a couple of seats here for people to sit and listen to the saxophone. Let's see what she's done with her beaches. I'm assuming this is a she because her name on Instagram is Lottie, or Lottie Crossing. Forgive me if I should be using the pronoun they. Oh, and there's the post office. I think I saw this on, this is so good. So they've used simple panels for the boxes and the backs of bookshelves. Marilyn, who builds Tropicitch, uses the backs. What's this again? Oh, okay. Uses the backs of bookshelves a lot in her builds. Look at this. Oh, I see. So it's probably a Christmas stack of gifts that they've customized to not look Christmassy. And then you see how they've customized the pillows to look like post envelopes. Really clever, really clever. Just that little bit of detail right there is amazing. Really, isn't it? And there's a fireplace turned around. Backs of bookshelves, a stack of gifts, paper on the ground, a little bit of old brick painting the ground. So cool. And then all these boxes ready to ship out. And those pillows. And look here, you've got scissors. It's like a wrapping stand. I haven't seen that item yet. And like, I like these old bricks too. I've seen that old brick pattern before, but I haven't picked it up. I should. Oh, and there's the owner. So I heard that you can program your people to say things like that. I was on an island, a Ghibli island, a couple of Wednesdays ago, and yes, it is. May I go through? Oh, oh, you're so cute. You are very cute. And then, so many times I don't know that you can customize stuff. And look at that pond. It looks very different than my pond. So, and look at these screen. Oh my goodness, this is like a little spa area. Water looks a little dirty. Oh, it's laundry. That's why it's dirty. They're doing their laundry. And there's bags of laundry. And there's the laundry hanging up. And here we are. This would be a nice place to do laundry. I'd probably do laundry a lot more. If I had a laundry room like these. That's the thing about Animal Crossing. You don't look how customized an item on her gobsmack. Alright. I'd probably, you know, that's the cool thing about Animal Crossing is you do spend a lot of time outside. And you build all these living areas outside because you can only do so much. Ooh. Speaking of your house, we must, before we leave, we must go look inside their house. So where is it? Oh, it's about as far away from where we are as possible. It's possible we can get there by going on the beach. Shall we try that? My beach, because I haven't done much with my beach, you can actually get all around the island on my beach. Well, not all around the island, but there's nothing that blocks it. Okay, so far so good. Back to the post office. Okay, we won't be able to go past the post office, so let's find out where we are. Oh, well, we're here. That didn't take long. So we just go up these stairs, and look at this. Look at all the umbrellas decorated as wine grapes. So this is like a winery, and this is their house. So they've turned their house into a winery. Crazy. Candelabras, glasses of wine. Those wrought iron things are probably the backs of those cool wrought iron outdoor benches. I just want to make sure oh, there's the cheese store. Hey, look, she's used a hat to make a cheese. And then I always wondered what to do with my big cheese thing. And then she put the cutting board there. That looks very good. And in behind on those panels. And then I love the way she's put these little rope gates everywhere to just kind of make it. I don't know if you've ever been to, like, in Canada, because when it was settled, there was a gold rush, at least in British Columbia. And people have turned these old ghost towns into kind of like gold rush town museums. And they have all these displays like this. And there's not actually people there anymore. And a lot of times you'll get these kind of rope gates to make sure that you don't actually touch anything. But that's what these dream tours sort of remind me of. All right, let's see what's inside the house. And there it is. It's the Winery Cafe. Beautiful. Such a good idea. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. I don't even know how that is done. Okay, so these are These are climbing walls turned around. And everything else is just so lovely. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am, because it's just like blowing my mind. Okay, are we able to go in here? Yes, probably. Dan in the chat saying, oh my, and this is laundry room. Dan was saying the stereo must be behind the climbing wall, and I agree. I hide things behind those. Like, I want to do a forest room, and I'm going to hide a cricket behind my climbing wall. All right, let's see what's in. Like, you could spend a whole dream tour just looking through the house. That's the thing about these islands. But once you dream tour an island, you can always go back. Oh, here's a comfy room on a nice sunny day. Beautiful. Lots of hanging plants and the signature flower pattern. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to go downstairs. And then we'll have to finish our dream, I think. I'm drinking San Pellegrino. Ooh, this is a nice room. So this is a combination kitchen and family room area, and I'm really happy about the instruments, because my family room area is full of instruments. Not in Animal Crossing, but in my real life. We have a kitchen, and then we have all our instruments are in our kind of and we have leather couches. Looks a lot like that one, right? I should actually try and replicate it in my house. Whoa! Look at this! What is this? Where else are you gonna put all this stuff? And do you love the starry sky and the way it's moving? That's awesome. Have a seat. Can you put on, is that, like, what is that? Okay, no. So when you turn your camera on, it gives you some kind of weird angle. Alright, I'm just watching a little bit of TV. Excuse me. And what is this on the ground? Like, how do they do that? Oh, it's probably the flooring has those lights on it. That's crazy. And this is where she's put all her portraits. Do you know where you get those portraits? You gotta go to Harv's Island and invite your neighbors and do funny things with them, like get them to pose or whatever. It's a great way to take pictures. I can't believe that. It was so out of character with the rest of the house. And suddenly you're in like an arcade. Alrighty, we're going to have to leave this amazingly beautiful island with this very cute little blue bird wearing plaid. What are you, little bird? Roald. You're new. Burpees? What? I ain't doing no burpees. My time of doing burpees is over. Wow. So is this like a field of... What are they? Do you think they're bushes or umbrellas? Beautiful. I love the balloon in the distance and the lighthouse being yellow. So pretty. So pretty. Everything about this island is amazing. Look at those chairs are wooden dogs, like, oh, sunflower hats. Rolled. Okay, Dan's helping me here. Dan's helping me pronounce rolled. He says it's pronounced wold. And that those are sunflower hats. Sunflower hats. I gotta go back. Sorry. Gotta go back. Those are hats. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember. And they're on stands. And the ground is... they're on head. So clever. My God, she must have really enjoyed doing that. Okay, what's your favorite part so far of this island? Like, can you possibly have a favorite? Oh, there you go. There's that building. So if I go into camera mode, I can go over to the left a little bit more. So it's an organ. Those are organs. And that's why they had that, like, shiny stuff on the edge. Okay, is this a train station? It is. It's a train station. Transport. Now, I am going to build a train station one day. So I say, I am always going to build something one day, but let's just take a picture for inspiration. And there's another bread basket. Oh, wait, okay, we're getting close to where we started. So remember, we started by looking at that. We never actually got down there. So I'm wondering if maybe you can't actually go down there. Oh, you must be able to, because it's part of the museum. But right now you cannot get down there. I don't know how to get down. Oh, let's look at the map. Nope. If I go down here, and if I go over here, I need to get onto that bridge. Oh, and I love this walkway. Promenade. The promenade. And you see, as you go along the promenade, you just get to see so many interesting things. Oh, yeah, no, you can't get down there. And unfortunately, we are out of time. All right, so, but we do have to get back to that bed. How do we get back into that bed? All right, excuse me, Lottie. All right, so. All right, we can't go through there, we can't go through there. Alrighty. Uh-oh. 5 o'clock. Oh no. Do I turn into a pumpkin? It would be timely. Alright, so I am going to walk up here and around to those orange stairs. And here we are. You know, this island is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I love all the objects and items. It's crazy. Thank you very much for the tour. We are going to go back and look at our island and go, I think I got another couple of thousand hours. But that's why we play the game, right? We don't play the game to be done. We play the game to build these amazing things. So I am Granny, and this is Granny's Animal Crossing. I stream twice a week, and then I make videos. And so if you miss a stream, you can always watch the video. Dan, you missed this. I'm going to show you my newest build, and then I gotta say goodbye. I was thinking about, I got a basement and I didn't know what to put into it. And so I was thinking about how it's fall and we're going to miss the summer. So I built summer into my basement. Now I just need some Hawaiian music. Right now I think I tried the reggae, but wasn't very good. I was thinking that I should actually turn this around. Why won't you let me do that? Uh-oh. That's why I didn't turn it around. See, putting stuff together like this is really a challenge. Okay. Alright, never mind. That's why I didn't turn that around. Putting stuff together. Now, so far I have nothing on that wall. Don't pay any attention to that wall, because when you walk in, you look at these walls, right? And look, the water's moving. So if I get some tiki music, it's going to be amazing. Isn't it? On that note, I have to say goodbye. I can wave goodbye. Oh, how about I take a picture waving goodbye? So when you take a picture and you do something, it lasts a lot longer. Thank you very much for coming to this stream. And we will see you on Wednesday. And we have a couple more dreams to go to on Wednesday. We're waiting for the release of a Japanese river island. That's going to be really amazing. So this was, today we did Lotland. And it was amazing. And I will, on that note, I will see you. Thanks for coming again, Dan. Thank you, everyone. Miss Blah and Todacious Katie. And anybody else watching in the wings, and have a wonderful weekend in Canada, British Columbia. It is a long weekend called Labor Day, and I will be out celebrating the workers of the world who make sure that everything runs properly, and celebrating the frontline caregivers who are doing everything to help us survive this pandemic. Bye for now. I'm going to figure out how to do this.